Cedarburg's Will Mathée doesn't need much warm-up at the start of practice. When he steps aboard the diving board, Will soars through the air from his very first dive.
It's kind of like an extreme sport that I can do. It gives me a little bit of a rush, but at the same time, it's like a sport I can compete with the school. It's a sport I can do through college.
Will Mathée will definitely have that chance. Will, who says inward dives like this are his favorites, captured the WIAA Division II state championship last year. And his score at state would have earned him the D1 title by a wide margin.
He's an all-around diver. He can spin good, he can twist good, and his entries have gotten better throughout last year and this year as far as going into water cleaner without any splash.
Mathée is surrounded by talented divers. Mike Zeddy's finished 14th at state last year, while Nick Kuznasik placed 8th. Their performances helped Cedarburg to a runner-up team finish at state. The Bulldogs are joined in practice by the divers from Grafton and Port Washington. Port's Brandon Whitty placed 6th at state last year. All the guys inspire each other to get better.
It's fun coming out and kind of competing with everybody every day, even whether if it's at like practice or if it's at a meet.
The competition between the individuals within the team here is bonus. Everybody wants to try to be better, and then seeing Will, the other guys, they get to see what it takes to be the best, and they strive to be better themselves.
As you might have noticed, these guys are definitely willing to push the limits on the board. Watch over the coach's shoulder for a new dive, the front single strip. Now don't worry, he had a Speedo on underneath.
To the average observer, Will's dives look pretty good, but it's still early in the season, and his coach says that Will is just now rounding into form. He hopes that Will peaks at the perfect time like he did last season.
Will's score of 465 points at the UW Natatorium beat the runner-up, Mitchell Spaeth of Plymouth, by more than 40 points.
That was his best performance of the season, and I was happy to see it at state. This year we're hopefully going to improve on that score and take another title home.
I know I can do it. I know I'm capable of doing it, and I'm just going to try my hardest to do it again.
Will hopes his next feat is breaking Cedarburg's school record of 5:17. Dives like this tricky front 2.5 tuck could help him achieve that. But Will says school records and state titles don't dominate his thoughts. This high-flying diver simply keeps on doing what he loves.
Will has had contact with Penn State and Minnesota in addition to UW-Milwaukee as he weighs his options for the future. The guys from Cedarburg, Grafton, and Port Washington all gather round as Coach Dennis Hubert presents Will with our featured student athlete plaque, courtesy of Boston Store.
Nice. Way to go.